wins. Hello there everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. So we've got Reese here. Yeah, this one was painful. 2.1 million GP difference between us, 22 Zeta difference. We had got the same number of Omicrons, that was something I guess. But when you go down the list, you can see quite clearly that I am outnumbered in pretty much every other category. The only slight advantage I have was that I've got 25 plus speed mods to my opponent's 17. But when you look at my JML compared to my opponent's complete set of 6 GLs minus Jabba, then yeah, this was a tough one. So let's show you the board at the start of play. So yeah, my opponent are full cleared, 1770. Now, I made an error, and it was a very costly one. Let's show you. So, top wall, very familiar look to it. I'm sure you've all seen it. Downside, I didn't change my defense from the previous round. So, yeah, that was rough because all my best teams were on defense almost. So when we go to our opponent's top wall, we got Qui-Gon up there. We got some bounty hunters. We got some Imperial troopers, but then we had got a JMK team with no cat. So if I'd have thought to take 501st off defense, I probably would have stood a chance against this. But because I didn't really stand a chance. So that's one battle in this scenario, or one wall. The bottom wall had a Starkiller team that for some reason, like that other one we faced the other day, someone thought, no, I know best, we're going to put Starkiller with Empire, even though he's got no Empire synergy whatsoever. We got Geonosians, we've got a Django Bounty Hunter team, which is a little bit weird. And then even though I'm hiding it a little bit, we have got a Rey team, so yeah. I knew if I was going to beat... if I'd got gas, I could have taken both Galactic Legends on. But because I hadn't got gas, I couldn't split. I couldn't beat JMK and... what's called... Rey, sorry. It would have been alright if I'd have actually got Padme on offense, even. Padme with Cat, I might have stood a chance against the JMK. Actually, I think I would have stood a very good chance. But, yeah. I just left myself too short, so we'll show you what I did, but I'm going to spoil it. You probably guessed by the runtime of this episode, or this video. It wasn't a great round. Okay, so I went in with Rey droids, well, Rey resistance, Rey Jedi training. Yeah, this wasn't complicated at all. Softest counter, hardest counter you can probably get to bounty hunters when there isn't a Grief or a Mando in there, so yeah, nice and comfortable. I mean, even now watching this back, I'm a bit bummed because I did 2 battles in this GA, I think. Maybe 3, I might have done 3. But you look at it and you go, it's all down to my defense, and I will hold my hands up on. I did this on Monday afternoon. The Sunday evening, I was a bit busy. I could have possibly done it Sunday afternoon, but I forgot. So yeah, I've only got myself to blame as far as not researching my opponent, or at least changing my defense back to my previous defense when I wasn't going so heavy on defense. But yeah, at least we got a win to start off 73. Now, this one is getting me a bit even now. You'd think JML versus JMK without Cat would be quite simple. There's no Datacrons in play. And yeah, it wasn't. So I'm curious what all of you watching think of this battle, because I'm looking for opinions. I can only put this loss down to Cam. I haven't actually faced a JMK with Cam. And my gut feeling is that he played a part with the offense boosts. If I remember right, Cam does provide offense and speed with his Zeta. So just look at my Yoda. Yoda's getting beat on a bit. I mean, we've had two saviors there. We've had JKR's savior and we've had JML's savior. So really, we're in sketchy territory already here. But yeah, JKR's gone now. We've got our ult, so you're thinking, all right, we are in a bad place, but maybe we can get out of it. We've got the stun, we're getting some control. But that JMK has got so much survivability. I'm just trying my damnedest at this point to keep GMY alive because the AI does like to go for GMY. Just look at the damage on GMY in a moment, though. It's going, I think it was something like 100,000. It was something ridiculous. I'm just waiting for it to come along. I mean, I think it's Cam who does it. If not, it was the opposition Yoda. Because they should be able to ignore taunt now. There we go. So, yeah, they do that. And come on. I'm waiting. Come on. It must have been later on in the battle, at least later on than I realised. I mean, I say it, I was hanging in here. This was not a clean battle, okay, so we didn't get the slowdown. Let me see if I can actually, because this is a, let's just bring this up. What was the damage? I'm sure I can get it. Here we go, it's about here. Let's just see if we can slow down when that's happening. Oh, there we go. So, they go in. I mean, I'm seeing that with you guys, that's 46,000, so it's not as high as I thought. Just trying to make sure I see the next hit. See, that one was dodged somehow. 6,000. I mean, I also don't get how that caused so much damage. But, yeah. Once Yoda was gone, I mean, to be honest, this was already a uphill battle anyway, but they're kind of able to walk around the two Lukes at this point, so Hoda's exposed, he's not stealthing. It just becomes extremely messy, or messier, should we say. I don't feel like my attack strategy was wrong. I feel going for JMK made sense, as far as JMK here is the one who's making the team tick, so just supposing worst came to worst, I could always clean him up. But maybe I could at least got rid of the tank or something? I don't know. I can't say I faced many JMKs without Cat, so I am a little bit fresh on this, but saying that, if I have faced him in the past, I've usually done off meta. Anyway, I tried Wampa against Qui-Gon. I thought, I've lost this one, so let's just go for something a little bit weird. Let's just do a bit of science. So I had heard in the past you could get away with it a little bit, but you have to time your blows. It didn't help as well that Barris is in this team. I know we're not going to kill off anyone besides Qui-Gon anyway, but part of my thought was Barris was just making that a lot harder. Yeah, so I don't know, that was just a very disappointing round. Now, normally at this point I'd be saying, well, let's see the final score, but as you can tell, that was my final battle, and I only won one. Well, yeah, I won one battle. So the final score's pretty obvious. So let's just skip along to Crimson, shall we? Okay, so Crimson was up against Melvaig. Again, nasty GP difference. I mean, 6.2 to 9.1, that's not great. So Zeta difference, not a big surprise. Was a bit of a surprise. We've both got 7 GA Omicrons. I'll hold my hands up there. 60 relics between us. Okay, relic 5 pluses. Again, that's about 27, is it? 27? Datacrons, I gave myself the lead narrowly. But then you look at the mod scores, and again, they were terrible. I mean, I'm doing okay on the 25 pluses, but the 20s and the 15s, 20s I'm marginally behind, but the 15s I was way behind. So adding the fact that my opponent had 5 GLs to my 2, and Profundity, yeah, fun times. So let's show you what's going on. So once again, my opponent had full cleared. I'll be honest, I was kind of sick of it at this point of the stream. As you can see, we've got Ray up top. So we got 1 GL exposed. Let's show you the board though. I did tweak my defense slightly for this round because I did mess up a bit in round 2. We got Night Sisters up top, Bounty Hunters, we got Maul Team still, and we got Darth Revan with Talon. Over here we've got Qui-Gon, Phasma. I took the screenshot after the round, so it was a Gear 11 Savage at the time and a Relic 5 Sidious at the time. And we got a BAM team, so yeah, okay. Our opponent they put Starkiller down. I didn't check that Datacron. I'll have a look at the GA history, but I get the feeling that had max health damage on it just based on things that happened during the battle. We got a raid team, as we saw. We got a Red Jedi training team, and we got GG, Relic 7 and Relic 5 Magna. Down south, we got an Iden team. That one gave me a few headaches as far as what to do, so I'm just going to do an early shout out to Infernum, but I will shout out again in a moment. We've got Maul, we've got Darth Ren with Talon, and we've got a Relic 4 Qui-Gon Jinn and a Relic 3 Mace. So let's show you how we got on. Alright, so we start off with Imperial Troopers versus Darth Revan. No pre-taunt tank, so we might as well go for Bastille Shan Fallen straight away. I did have a bit of debate at this point. I thought, who's the bigger priority to get rid of? I did go for Malik, but I kind of wish I went for Marauder because he's got a nastier punch on him, at least initially. So he didn't really play a bad part. We did get through okay in the end, but yeah, Stark might disagree though. 73 banners. Okay, so CLS versus Maul. This one I'm more annoyed at because there's a bit of banner stealing going on. Once again, I don't know why people put the Mandalorian in these types of teams. I mean, I know it might be a case of, oh, but he's a Mandalorian, obviously. You know, he works with Mandalorians. No, he's a bounty hunter. You know, he's as far from a Mandalorian in terms of this game as it goes, but c'est la vie. Yeah, but that Maul, though, he really nicked a banner off, well, a couple of banners off me by taking out my Han Solo. Really annoying that. Oh, hang on, we changed camp. I didn't see that. Let's move up. We've got a bit of Inception going on. Here we go. All right, so as you can see, we've lost 5s at this point. Gas is doing a bit of a job for me. But this wasn't a clean one again. I feel like I've had a few messy rounds like this. I'm recording this after I've got Sith Eternal Emperor on this account as well. By the way, it is the Infernum battle against Iden that I'm referencing. Yeah, we did the same thing Infernum did in this video or stream. Bastille Shan lead. It worked quite well. I mean, I've got hang on, my camera's going down again. Yeah, I don't know how come I've not heard of this, but well done for showcasing it, because I didn't know, so I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, what I was just going to say, I've got Sith Eternal Emperor since this set of GAs, since the season ended. So how I'm looking is Sith Eternal will come in handy in these sorts of battles. I mean, I know it might be a strange one. Why would you throw a C at Iden? But I look and I think, well, my C's going to be a couple of weeks away until I can get the ult. So in the short term, C can just do stuff like this, I imagine. I imagine anyway. We'll look at it as we go along, but I was saying to my guildmates, if I can just beat, say, like 5 first team, I'll take it. It's something. It just means I'm not wasting teams elsewhere. Or Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon's the big one. Well, if anything, that's what we're talking about. So yeah, this was a great counter though, so again, I am appreciative that Infernum got his video out. Oh, yeah, this cough is still doing my nutting. Alright, so 64. We've got Starkiller. Now, this one I mentioned before. I had some bad RNG, I feel. Yeah, look at B1 already on 47 stacks of Droid Battalion. He went down very quickly. I mean, 19. We got Shock on B2, which is bad. Not a lot went for me in this one. So at this point, I'm thinking we need a clean-up, so I made sure to get Visas out. I thought, if that's the case, the team's broken up, we can clean it up. It's just, I don't like two-shotting. Okay, no tanks in this crew team on the back wall, so I went straight for Hux. Arguably, I could have gone for Red Trooper, but I thought, let's make sure Hux isn't doing a turn me to swap him. Sorry about the cough again. We got Slacker still taking turns. I'm trying to prioritise who I target. Phasma and Officer will probably make things harder for that Slacker, so I'm not too worried about them as last targets. And yeah, we do get through all right here. We managed to get 57. It's not the worst banners. Ewoks. This was dicey for turn meter. I mean, as you can see, both BB-8 and Rey Jedi Train started with a lot of turn meter, so we got through it. Well, we got through the opening anyway. But yeah, this was definitely pushing them as far as what they can counter. I mean, as you can see, they do counter it, but if BB-8 had been a little bit quicker, if there had been maybe R2-D2 in there, it would have been more dicey. So, yeah. It's alright, I'm just debating if I should carry on talking for a minute. So, yeah, we got through it. I made sure I hid Wiki to Nalda. It's pretty alright after that. JMK took down Ray. No big surprises here. Get rid of Finn early, that way it's just a bit of a smoother battle. If I remember right, it's down to he's the one that facilitates Inspired more than Poe, but I might be wrong there. I do need to get a Ray. I was talking about this on stream the other day, but I need a Ray of my own again, just so I can... it's strange, but you learn the kit more when you've got the tune in your lap. And I feel like I've not studied Ray well enough. If I've had her, she's usually been on defense and talking about these accounts I've been looking after in the past. So, yeah, I feel like I need to be able to use her to sort of learn and study her a bit. But yeah, well, Ray goes out after she's ulted. No big deals there. We put damage immunity and reset cooldowns on Cat. And we're just taking turns, getting them all into damage immunity, dropping them down. So nothing bad here. It just took a little while. I mean, this is the trouble with this counter. It's well, this team, it just takes a while to knock them down. So I've got Darth Vader Datacron. I thought, let's use this on GG. I mean, it's a bit of a kooky one, but it's not that hard to keep adding the dots. Grievous just can't dispel him, so he's going to die off from him, as you saw. It's, again, it's like I say, it's a kooky one, but it does work, so it's not bad. Not my wisest choice, this. We did Geo's Watt versus the leftover Star Killer. I was hoping I could get a nice big hit from Spy, but it went a bit skew with quite early when I think it was Soldier there died off. So, yeah, I think I've had better ideas than this. My main priority at this point was just getting rid of Mara, which we did. Once Mara was gone, I was pretty happy. But we've still got 3 to clean up, so I took in Wampa. My Wampa here is gear 12, and you would be forgiven for believing I lose this one, but I actually come out on top. Eventually, I'm just stacking enough dots and damage that I'm able to just get through, but that opening, man, I thought, oh god, I've wasted a team here, haven't I? So, yeah, well done to Wampa, GG. Again, a gear 12 Wampa beating 3 Route Toons. Praise to him, well, praise to Wampa. But yeah, this is the end. I've not done Finalizer versus Negotiator for months now. Whenever I've faced Negotiator, I've been taking in Malevolence, or I've been taking in pretty much anything else other than Finalizer. But for whatever reason, my opponent hadn't set to Executor, so I thought, you know what, let's just give this a go. And I shouldn't have done. I mean, let's be honest, I wasn't going to win this round anyway. I'm playing for pride at this point anyway, but I was like, go on, we'll just play around, see what we can do. And yeah, this just went to hell in a handbasket. I mean, Command Shuttle goes, it's really uphill. I mean, it's uphill really before Command Shuttle when we lost the TIE pilot, but Command Shuttle goes, you've got 0 control on the field, so yeah, it's no surprise Silencer dies. So yeah, I tried just something goofy here at the end. I thought I'd save DP and Mara. My Mara's 3-star on this count, by the way. Just for Mon Mothma at the back. It was not anything serious, but I thought, why not? Let's do it. So as I showed you, my opponent did full clear me. And as you can tell, I did not full clear my opponent. So the result is kind of moot once again. So let's go here. Alright, so first of all, apologies for the long wait for this upload. As you might have been able to tell, I'm still not fully recovered, but I'm trying to get these done just so that I haven't got a big backlog. I've got 3 more to record where we do the final week of GAC. We have had some interesting results in that week, so yeah, it should be a bit better than this one as far as more activity. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Bye for now, everyone.